All right, listen up, because just about every guru out there is going to tell you that certifications are sexy. They're not. They're a total pain in the ass. But the right ones can be your golden ticket to a better job. And listen, I've been doing career coaching for like 10 years now, and I've helped thousands of people get jobs. So trust me when I say these certifications are like dental work for your career. Boring, but necessary. Because you know what sucks? Sitting through mind-numbing online courses. You know what sucks more? Being stuck in a cubicle farm making someone else rich. And these certifications, they are your escape hatch. Now, every single wannabe remote worker is trying to find the easy way out, but the smart ones are grinding through these certification nightmares while everyone else is binge watching Netflix. So with that being said, I'm about to break down 5 certifications that feel like you're watching paint dry, but will actually unlock remote jobs that can change your entire life. Because if you think about it, businesses and employers like to hire people to do things that they don't want to do. And so a lot of the highest, most in-demand skills are stuff that's incredibly boring and tedious. But with that being said, this isn't for the weak. If you're looking for another motivational circle jerk video about following your passion, then just close this video now. This is for people who want to actually do the boring work that pays off. So if you appreciate me doing these types of videos, let me know by gently tapping that like button. Let's jump into it right now. All right, first one on the list is going to be the CompTIA Security Plus. And this one is basically the granddaddy of bureaucratic certification nightmares.
Stinking bureaucrats. I hate them.
This certification is like voluntarily entering into a mental marathon where you're studying encryption, networking security, and compliance until your eyeballs bleed. So let's go down the list here. Super boring and tedious? Check. Renewal every 3 years? Check. Continuing education units that feel like watching paint dry? Double check. But let's talk money. The CompTIA A+ certification, which is often considered your entry ticket into IT support roles, costs about $253 if you're in the US. But if you're in an emerging market, sometimes they give discounted rates of around $150, which is great news for career changers trying to break into tech without breaking the bank. Now, other popular certifications like Network Plus and Security Plus fall into the $369 to $404 range. And again, discounts for emerging markets. If you're aiming higher, say the CAS Plus for advanced security roles, the price tag goes up to $509. That said, with remote cybersecurity jobs offering serious salary potential, many consider this an investment. And good news for those outside the US, CompTIA has localized pricing, which means someone in South Africa or Japan won't necessarily pay the same as someone in California. And while everyone else is scrolling LinkedIn, cybersecurity pros are laughing all the way to the bank, pulling in a median salary of $133,000 a year. We're talking a total pay range of $100,000 to a mind-blowing $187,000 a year based on Glassdoor. And that's not just a job, that's a life-changing career where you can make more in a month than most people make in 3.
Like the sound of that.
So yes, it's mind-numbingly boring to solve the same technical issues over and over again and ask people 100 times a day if they tried turning it on and off again. And then later on when you get a cybersecurity role, basically just sitting around waiting for something to happen, but you can get paid incredibly good money. And there's a saying that I've heard before, there's billions in the boring. Everyone wants to follow their passion and do something that they're passionate about and get paid really good money to do it. But if you're willing to do something boring that other people want to do, kind of like the garbage man, for instance, first of all, you provide a ton of value to society and you're likely going to get paid accordingly. So these types of roles are kind of like being the garbage man of remote work. Very boring, very tedious. You might not be passionate about it, but it pays the bills and then some. Quick break. I'm going to be doing a live training this Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I'm going to be revealing the greatest business in 2025. It's a completely free training, no strings attached. In fact, I'm giving away even more bonuses at the training. Just as an example, I'm going to be giving away my 60-second niche validator GPT, which is a super valuable piece of software where you can finally figure out what the best niche for you is. So do not miss out on this training. Make sure you sign up for it down in the description and the pinned comment below, because this will be the only time we do it, and it'll be the only time we give away the 60-second niche validator GPT. And you'll get to meet me and you'll get to ask me questions directly. So I look forward to seeing you there. So click the link in the description and the pinned comment below, Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Put it on your calendar. And if for whatever reason you missed out on it, you weren't able to attend, make sure you still click that link because we might be having workshops in the future as well, and you'll be the first to know about it. So yeah, hope to see you there. Next is the ITIL Foundation. And this is a certification that makes reading an insurance policy look exciting. Imagine spending 60 minutes answering 40 multiple choice questions about IT service management. Yeah, it's kind of like being waterboarded, but with bureaucratic terminology. Process workflows, service strategies, continual improvement. Kill me now, right?
Yes.
Wrong. This certification is your golden ticket to remote IT service management roles where you can coordinate entire technology ecosystems from your living room. And the average salary ranges from $92,000 to $155,000 a year, according to Glassdoor. So you're looking at a certification journey that'll cost you between $300 and $500, with training options ranging from $500 online courses to over $1,000 for intensive classroom instruction. But here's the thing. Professionals with ITL certifications are pulling in an average of $102,000 annually, with some roles like CIO and IT director paying much, much more. Now, by the way, you might be thinking, Shane, this is great, but I'm nowhere near in the position where I can get an ITIL certification. I gotta get an entry-level job first. Well, I have you covered. I have a master list of courses, certifications, certificates that are either completely free or extremely affordable. And a lot of these courses are from like Harvard University, right? So this is the best education that you could possibly get in the world, and it's either completely free or extremely affordable. And I update this list constantly as I discover new things, so check that out by clicking the link in the description and the pinned comment below. All right, next is the Scrum Master certification, and this is Agile's paperwork paradise. Ah yes, Scrum Master, where you learn to herd cats. I mean, manage software development teams. You'll spend weeks learning about sprint planning, retrospectives, and team dynamics. It's kind of like getting a PhD in professional herding.
How the hell does it do that?
And there's 3 certification levels that require you to prove that you can facilitate meetings without falling asleep. Sounds super fun. And it'll only set you back about $200 for the PSM-1 exam. Now, this isn't just another piece of paper. It's your proof that you can wrangle software terms like a boss. And with 3 certification levels, PSM-1, 2, and 3, you're looking at a progression from fundamental Scrum knowledge to becoming an organizational Scrum mastermind that companies will pay top dollar to have on their team. And the beauty of this certification, there's no mandatory training required, though they do recommend courses to prep you. And of course, you'll nail an 80-question exam with an 85% passing score in 60 minutes. And then boom, you've got a lifetime certification with no annual renewal fees. So remote product management and agile coaching jobs are exploding. With companies desperate for pros who can keep tech teams moving like a well-oiled machine, this isn't just a certification, it's your golden ticket to becoming the most valuable player in the tech team transformation game. And the Scrum Master salary landscape is a gold mine waiting to be tapped. We're talking a total pay range of $99,000 to $160,000 a year, with a median total pay of $125,000. Next is the Salesforce Administrator certification. And this is your golden ticket to a high-paying remote career that'll make corporate tech actually work. And for just $200, you're looking at a certification that opens doors in healthcare, legal services, insurance, and beyond. And one graduate shared how the certification helped them negotiate a higher salary, with another confirming that while experience is king, the cert gives you a serious competitive edge. Now, Trailhead offers a free path to prepare, with Coursera's Salesforce Sales Operating Professional Certificate providing a structured 3-month journey to certification. And in this, you'll master skills like data visualization, CRM management, and platform configuration, essentially becoming the wizard who makes corporate software sing. And the exam covers everything from setup and configuration to workflow automation, with study resources that let you learn at your own pace. And companies are desperate for admins who can customize platforms, build reports, and integrate systems, which means your $200 investment could unlock a career that lets you work from anywhere, solving complex business challenges one click at a time. So if you're eyeing a remote role with solid pay, consider becoming a Salesforce administrator. According to Glassdoor, remote Salesforce admins make an average base salary of $73,000 a year, with a range from $62,000 to $90,000 depending on experience. And that's not even counting the additional pay, which averages another $5,000 a year, bringing the total close to $78,000 annually. And this one is definitely much closer to being an entry-level cert. I've known several people that have transitioned into this with no college degree and no experience, or at least no relevant experience, and they've gotten a job right away.
What's happening, guys? In the editing process of this video, and I have an opportunity for a select group of people. So these are people who are serious about growing their personal brand on YouTube. So basically, we figured out recently how to grow a personal brand and combine all the upsides of a personal brand with the upsides of automation, right? Using AI, using things like this to basically grow your personal brand 10 times faster, which in the past used to take decades to do. And now you can do it significantly faster. And you can do this to get a better job. You know, we work with beginners that just want to get a better job with their personal brand. You can do this to make money as a side hustle. We work with a lot of people like that. We can do this to make more money if you already have a side hustle or a small business. Or if you're already crushing it on YouTube, we can help you crush it 10 times more. We've worked with people like that as well. I mean, I literally can show clients at each level, people that we've gotten from 0 to over 10K, 0 to like over 30K, from like 1K per month all the way up to 185K per month, from around 30K per month all the way up to over 500K per month. So literally at every single level, and it works for everyone in every situation. With that being said, we are only working with 3 to 5 people, and they have to be people who are very serious, right? People who are dedicated to making this work. So if you think you're that type of person, go ahead and apply it down in the description and the pinned comment below, and you can be part of our group of 3 to 5 that we help. So see you there. Have a good one.
All right, next is the HubSpot marketing certification. And if you go on different marketing forums throughout the internet, for instance, r/marketing, you'll see posts from people asking questions like, I'm working on a computer science information systems degree, but I want to get certified in the meantime. Which HubSpot certifications are the most in demand? And that kind of post pops up all the time because even people without a marketing background realize that HubSpot certifications open doors. They're free, they're recognized, and they show employers that you're serious. And that's why we chose to feature all of them in this list. HubSpot certifications are the definition of a chore. It's a lot of video watching, quizzes, and exams. But at the end, you walk away with real credentials that remote work companies actually look for and respect. And here's why they're worth it. They're completely free, no catch, no upsell. They're also industry respected. HubSpot is one of the biggest names in marketing, sales, and CRM software. Additionally, they're stackable. The more you finish, the stronger your resume looks. And they're remote ready. These skills directly apply to remote work in marketing, sales support, customer success, and even operations. Oh, and did I mention they're self-paced? You can squeeze them in after work, between classes, or on weekends. And some of the most popular HubSpot certifications include inbound marketing, which takes about 4 to 5 hours, content marketing, which takes about 6 to 7 hours, email marketing, which takes about 3 to 4 hours, and social media marketing, which takes around 4 to 5 hours. So if you're looking for a quicker win, certifications like inbound sales or HubSpot reporting can take just 2 to 3 hours each. And for those that are a bit more technical, the CMS Hub implementation or SEO certification are longer, but they give you an edge for roles in web management or content strategy. And each one builds on skills that remote companies are actively hiring for, whether it's generating leads, writing persuasive emails, managing content, or analyzing customer data. Now, one thing I will say about certifications and certificates, and this is something that I say all the time, only 20% of the value of a certification, certificate, course, etc., is the actual information that you go over. 80% of the value is the perception of the cert from the hiring manager or decision maker. That is the sad reality of these certs. You could have the best cert in the world that teaches you absolutely the best stuff, but if hiring managers and business owners don't care about it, then you're better off just leaving it off of your resume. But that is not a problem with the certs that I mentioned on this list. And let's be real, a certification badge is nice, but what really matters is what you can do with it. If you build skills around inbound marketing, for instance, you're looking at a median total pay of around $84,000 a year. If you specialize in email marketing, the median salary is around $77,000 a year. And in both cases, companies are not just paying for theory. They're paying for people who know how to attract leads, nurture customers, and drive revenue. So, like I said before, check out my master list of resources of free courses, certifications, certificates, or extremely affordable ones by clicking the link down in the description and the pinned comment below. And if you are looking for more entry-level certs, especially ones that'll help you land a remote job, I made a video on just that, and you can check it out by clicking right here.